The Yakuza boss Connie has retired and now stays home every day, making super cute lunchboxes for his wife. Even the little cat gets to eat the loving cat food he makes. He used to be a legendary figure in the underworld, single-handedly storming into rival gang headquarters and wiping out their entire crew. But suddenly one day, he just vanished, and nobody knew where he went. Turns out he found true love and even had an adorable little daughter. From that day forward, he became a house husband, responsible for making lunchboxes and doing laundry at home. His wife handles going out to work and earning money. This morning he got up bright and early, put on his suit and sunglasses, then tied on the most adorable little bear apron. He keeps all the ingredients in the fridge perfectly organized and has already planned out the breakfast menu. This panda-themed lunchbox is made for his wife, Emmy. After carefully examining it, he takes a photo and posts it to his social media account. After seeing his wife off, his most important task is taking care of his daughter. Watching his daughter eat with such gusto, that's his greatest happiness. Tony, who used to be Connie's underling, was wandering the streets the other day. He suddenly spotted someone wearing an apron, buying discounted cabbage on the street corner. It was none other than Connie. The boss looks completely different from how he used to be. He wants to ask Connie to come back to the gang, but Connie turns him down. Now he's a house husband. As he speaks, he drags Tony along to the cooking class he regularly attends. The two of them work together using leftover rice to make Italian-style croquettes. Meanwhile, Tony keeps complaining on the side. But Connie absolutely won't allow anyone to badmouth the profession of being a house husband. Every housewife gets up earliest in the family, has to take care of the kids and husband. After finishing a full day's work, by the time they lie down in bed, it's already midnight. This routine repeats 365 days a year. Although running the underworld is tough, it doesn't even come close to how hard being a house husband is. His return to family life is just him protecting what's most precious to him. But Tony can't understand this at all and instead knocks over the croquettes he just made. This really ticks him off, and he sends Tony flying with a slap. Afterward, the two return home, and as soon as they reach the front door, they hear a commotion inside. He rushes into the room and finds the kitchen and living room in complete chaos. In the end, it's Connie the house husband who cleans up the room and makes a delicious hamburger steak dinner. After everyone has eaten, he brings out some rambutan fruit he specially asked someone to buy. He can't bear to eat it himself but peels it for his wife and daughter to taste. His wife thinks he's just like this fruit, looks rough on the outside but is actually amazing on the inside. That night, Tony goes to fight with a rival gang and ends up being sent straight to the hospital. Seeing Tony in this condition, Connie finally decides to do something about it. First, he goes to a suit shop, then follows the owner to the innermost room. Here there are all kinds of daggers and knives. This time he buys a knife and a spiked club. Looks like he's planning to get revenge for Tony. Then he calls Tony and asks him to meet at 1 p.m. the next day down by the riverbank under the bridge. He also asks Tony to bring some lotus root. In the underworld, lotus root is also slang for a gun. Tony and the gang leader's wife also think he's planning to return to the underworld this time. But when they show up the next afternoon, they see Aaron surrounded by a thick fog. A group of people are fighting in a chaotic brawl. When the fog clears, turns out this is actually a birthday party scene. Connie helped plan a barbecue party for his friends from the Women's Association. He even bought a handy knife specifically for cutting vegetables. Turns out Connie